Okay, we're more talking about Valentine's Day.
Time for some more love talk with our panel of experts here. We're talking about exes, and they're here taking questions all morning long on the Facebook fan page. So
okay,
make sure
so
you bring
now we're going to talk a little bit about breakups, okay? Breakups and keeping your exes in your lives. I don't know about you, my exes are all gone and they're long far away from me. I know you're making a face because we're going to talk about that right now.
You're making a big mistake.
Yeah, okay.
That's just me.
You're going to explain it to us. Grace Fraga, she writes about this in her book. It's called Love at First Ex. Also joining us is sex therapist Dr. Rose Hartzell and author of Sex at Dawn, Christopher Ryan. Why do we make a big mistake when we say bye-bye to our exes?
That's the big mistake, is to discard your exes. Because if you keep your exes around, you can have them as resources. How about moving that piano when you're moving? You know, you need plumbing. You dated a plumber? Go call him. Keep a good relationship. You need legal advice? Call your lawyer, ex-boyfriend. So I have like a portfolio of ex-boyfriends, and I don't pay for anything, really.
Hold on. Dr. Rose, I gotta get you involved in this. I don't know, like if my husband kept all of his exes around and needed to call them up for flowers or come clean something or whatever it is, I don't think that flies in relationships, does it?
Or can it? I don't know.
So in my opinion, right after a breakup, it's not a good idea to be friends. You want to get them off your Facebook page, you want to get them out of your phone, you want to tell your friends, don't let me text him, don't let me call him, because it's just going to keep the emotional connection and make it difficult to move forward. But eventually, as time goes on, it could work. If you and you could have a community, as long as your husband and you trust that that is the past and that the two of you are the future.
Chris, what's your take? You're staying kind of quiet here. What can you keep those emotions at bay with exes?
I think it depends on the nature of the relationship. My ex right now has all my possessions and my 2 cats in her attic. So, you know, obviously I have a pretty good relationship with her. But you know, I think our relationship was never particularly passionate. So that made it easier.
So it definitely depends on the emotions involved.
And also on her, you know, who's she involved? Her husband is a good guy and we get along really well.
Great.
But if he were a little insecure, that would make it a lot harder, I think.
How many people do we know that when they break up with somebody, they're off their Facebook, they're deleting pictures, ripping stuff up, just being done with it? I mean...
But don't you think that people cover their pain with anger often?
Interesting.
Well,
yes.
Anger is part of grieving, and so it is a process of letting go.
I agree. I'm sorry.
What do you guys have to say for those people who recently, you know, ended a relationship and they have a very new ex? There's probably still a lot of emotions involved. What are some of the things that they can do today, Rose, to maybe make them feel better and get through days like today?
Well, one thing is taking care of yourself. So eating right, working out. Like I said, get them out of your social circle. Ask your friends not to talk about them. To do things for yourself. So today is Valentine's Day. So for all the single people out there, that there's a lot of hope out there. This is the day. Get online, volunteer, get out meeting people so that you can kind of move forward and meet someone new.
Well, our panelists are always taking your questions. You can go to our Facebook page, Fox 5 Facebook page. It's still time to ask them questions because I know this is a heated topic and a lot of people may or may not agree with every single one of you. So we appreciate you being here. We'll still take your questions and hopefully we'll get them answered before the show. Thank you for being here. All right, Rose, we'll get it over to you.